So, because you get to see all the different kinds of costumes roll through, and then you get to like
Yeah, it is fun.
really add the shame to the high schoolers still trick-or-treating.
Do you remember, what's your favorite do you remember of a costume you loved?
Yes, my neighborhood, because I'm a little older, my neighborhood fellas gathered all their bikes and they had a little kid sit in the milk crate and they did the whole E.T. and the bicycle,
okay.
bicycles with a hoodie. Yeah, it was great.
No, I meant like, did you have a costume that you loved growing up?
It's hard to say. I was an Incredible Hulk once.
Oh my gosh, that's so 70s.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in this? No.
The plastic masks that used to smell like plastic.
My favorite costume was our grandma. My grandma Kay made us all a skunk costume.
Okay.
And it, like, you fully went into it with and it had a little hood, and she had a little thing of roses at the top, and the tail that came arched out, and it like had a metal zipper, and you zipped into it.
But your face was still...
Your face, and then your mom would paint the little nose here.
Cute.
It was so cute. And we lost it somewhere in the shuffle because there was 5 of us. So my mom made one for my Luke when Luke was little, different. But did the skunk. Everyone was a skunk in our family. Like
from like Looney Tunes skunk? Or
no, just like a skunk.
Okay.
Maybe Petunia. Did she have the crown?
Sure it wasn't a badger.
It was not a badger. Oh my gosh. So we have a fun show tonight. I am excited about the Halloween foods.
Yes, we have Organic Foodie later on.
Yeah.
We have a musical guest.
Yes, and which I really think this has been an important topic when I became free. We have our final story. Yep, and what a great, that we as a TV station have put some emphasis on this topic. You know, we've made that decision to, you know.
For Domestic Abuse Awareness Month.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. And, you know, and October is also an anti-bullying prevention month, too. So it's kind of a lot about how do you treat people and, you know, that kind of stuff, that theme for October.
Yeah.
Did you go see the president in Mosinee on Wednesday?
No, I missed it.
You didn't go?
I was at school.
I was watching it live while I was frosting my...
Hi, I'm Governor Scott Walker, watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
In our top story, the end of August flooding has taken a toll on the Salvation Army of Juneau County's resources, and the organization is looking to the community to help bring in extra funds this holiday season. We'll have the details about how you can help coming up in our broadcast. Welcome, everyone, to your hometown news on LYNXX 24. I'm April Frelke.
And I'm Joe Minnie. We want to welcome our YouTube viewers to the show. In addition to our TV viewers, this week we're all about Halloween, with a Halloween party edition of the Organic Foodie and our annual Anchor Pumpkin Carving Contest. Plus, the cast of ACT's upcoming production, The Taffetas, are here with us to fill in on their reprise production, and we'll hear from our final guest this month in our focus on When I Became Free and Domestic Abuse Awareness Month.
We have a full show.
Yes, it's jam-packed.
It is, so let's just get right into it. Well, the Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudy Jensen in New Lisbon. The Salvation Army of Juneau County works hard year-round to support those in need to help with things like rent payments, medications, and utility bills. And this year, with the end of August flooding, the organization's needs to raise more funds to help cover the gaps. So to do so, the Salvation Army will be holding a Christmas concert on December 1st at Mauston High School and is looking for choirs and bands from Juneau County to perform. No group is too big or small to be included, and everyone is welcome. The concert is free, donations will be taken, and all proceeds will go to the Salvation Army and will stay in Juneau County. The organization is also looking for groups to help ring the bells in the community this holiday season. Bell ringing will begin in just a few weeks on November 15th and run through the new year. To ring bells for the kettle in your town, contact Kathy Engelman or go to register to ring.com and enroll yourself or your group. Individuals and businesses can also donate to the Red Kettle campaign in Juneau County by sending a check to the Salvation Army at the address listed on your screen.
Believe it or not, participants in the second annual Operation Christmas Cheer can already begin to set up their displays in New Lisbon's Riverside Park. The Cheery 4-H Club organized this event last year for the community, and it was such a success, organizers are expecting the sites at the park to fill up quickly. The club is asking area businesses and organizations to set up a lights display at Riverside Park, similar to the Rotary lights on display each holiday season at Toma's Winnebago Park. The lights will be turned on this year beginning December 1st and run through January 1st with a special cookies, cocoa, and caroling event planned for the weekend of December 15th and 16th. If you'd like to take part in this year's Operation Christmas Cheer, the deadline to request a site is November 1st. Get involved by contacting the club using the information on your screen. And the special weekend event will include voting by the community on their favorite lights display using non-perishable food or monetary donations. Proceeds will go toward one or more nonprofit organizations determined by the Cheery 4-H Club. Now, October is Domestic Abuse Awareness Month, and all month long we have been partnering with When I Became Free to share stories and bring awareness to the problem of domestic abuse right here in Juneau and Monroe counties. This week, Kristi Mechelle is here to share her story, while Michelle Chichi has information on the ways When I Became Free is reaching out to help abuse victims in our community. They join April in our studio. April, over to you.
Thanks, Joe. Kristi Mechelle has shared her story as a part of When I Became Free, a platform that is seeking to encourage abuse victims to speak out, share their story, and move toward freedom and healing. And as Joe said, this week, she's here to share a bit of her story with us. And we also have with us Michelle Chichi to join us. So thanks, ladies, for coming in and finishing up. This is a very powerful and important project. Yeah. So, Kristi, do you want to share a little bit about your story and why you got involved?
Sure. I'm a survivor of childhood domestic violence in my home and also childhood sexual assault. I grew up with an alcoholic stepfather, basically, and was sexually assaulted from the ages of 7 to 10. And because of that, later on in my life, I dealt with a lot of mental health issues as well, PSTD and anxiety and depression. So.
And how did you get involved in When I Became Free?
The woman who brought it about, Eva, I actually was friends with her when she was working at the paper. And she reached out on social media. And I hadn't told anybody really my story except for my husband and Michelle, who's my best friend. Mm-hmm. And so I thought it was probably time. I needed to speak out, and it would definitely help in healing. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how
you got involved and the importance of it. And Michelle, do you want to talk a little bit about the survivors of...
Survivors Offering Support.
Survivors Offering Support, thank you. So you're a part of that piece, too, to the whole platform.
Right. It actually came about because the survivors got together. We, through the whole project, started to talk to each other and recognized that we had a lot in common, and we bonded. We weren't alone anymore. That was probably the biggest thing that everybody has said, is that I'm not alone. I'm not fighting by myself. I have a support group behind me.
And isn't that powerful to know that you're not alone?
The biggest thing is the hope that it gives, that there's light at the end of that tunnel, that I'm not fighting alone anymore. Somebody's there with me.
Yeah, and I can tell when Kristi was telling her story, I mean, I could tell the way she was looking at you how important your best friendship means, and how that, and that really helped her with her healing. So if we have anybody watching or survivors, how can they get involved?
The quickest way, everybody's on Facebook. We have a Facebook group called When I Became Free Support Group that you can join. We have an email address, sosjuneaucounty, or is it sosjuneaucounty@gmail.com. And those are the two biggest ways. We have our next meeting at Mostyn Park Oasis on November 3rd. Okay. I'm sorry, that was the last one. We have our next meeting at Beyond the Daily Grind in Mauston.
Okay.
On November 3rd at 10 o'clock in the morning. Anybody is welcome to join. Come. You're not required to do anything but listen. And you don't have to be a survivor. If you just want to help us.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yep. You don't have to be a survivor. All you have to do is care. To be there. To be willing to listen to somebody. When they reach out, we've had people on our support group reach out and say, I'm triggered tonight. I'm having nightmares. Is there anybody out there? And somebody will always say, I'm here. You can talk to me. Private message me. We're there.
That's very powerful. Before we wrap up, Kristi or Michelle, do you have any advice for any of survivors that are out there that are watching that you might want to share with them if they're struggling?
Yeah, don't be afraid to speak up, because that is one of the biggest steps to healing. You know, that's what I Became Free was about to begin with, was speaking your story and owning it and knowing that it's not your fault, anything you did, and just reaching out. You know, there's help.
We have a hand for you. We'll take your hand and we'll go with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
I'm glad
What
to
a
be
beautiful ending to our segment. Thanks, ladies. Well, thank you to both of you for sharing your stories. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, Joel will be joined by the cast of the Area Community Theater's upcoming production of The Taffetas. But first, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
If we were like most food companies, we would constantly be innovating with stuff like taco tubes, rainbow cheese, and I don't know, drone delivery. But at Organic Valley, we've been innovating food for 30 years with just a few simple ingredients, like sun, soil, rain, and grass. So you can do revolutionary things like cook with it and, you know, serve it to your family. Just honest-to-goodness organic food. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy. We have that too.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. The Taffetas is coming to the Tomah Area Community Theater stage in November. This production is a musical journey through the fabulous 50s, and adding to the fun, cast members Amanda Konsitsky, Chris Pokola, Mel Kay, and Tina Thompson are returning to the stage to recreate the roles they took over a decade ago. The original 4 are here with me now to talk about the upcoming production and their reprisal role. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the small stage. So, how long ago again exactly was it that you did this production?
11 years ago, 2007 was our production in November, so it was 11 years ago.
And
Yes.
just to be clear, all 4 of you were in it then?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And whose idea was it to bring it back into production?
I happened to find an old picture of us back from 2007, and I thought, well, wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, Tina.
So what was the appealing part of putting it back together again, you know, the gang's back?
You know, really the 4 of us have worked together on and off in a few different shows here and there over the years, and just the camaraderie that we all have and the relationships that we've developed.
Yeah, it's almost like we really are sisters.
Yeah.
We fight, we laugh, we cry.
So the TAFA's production, tell us about the show. What's it all about?
Well, the show is 4 sisters from Muncie, Indiana, and they're trying to get on the Ed Sullivan Show. So we come with our suitcases and our plethora of props and fun different things that we bring, and we sing a lot of songs, and we have some fun dialogue. We do some taffeta chatter, and it's very audience interactive, and people are going to laugh and just really enjoy it.
Okay, when are the production dates?
November
8th through the 11th,
Okay.
and 15th through the 18th.
Yes.
All right.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday shows at 7, Sunday shows at 1.
Tickets are on sale right now.
Okay, so it's 2 weekends back to back, Friday through Thursday through Saturday with the Sunday matinee.
At 1 o'clock. Correct.
All right. So anything else that's going to be any tweaks this time around, or
Well, we've added a few things.
So for the
a few more laughs.
For the folks that saw it back in 07?
I think that they'll be happy to see it again.
Great. So from what I understand, you wanted to share us a little sample of
Well, sure, we'll give you a little
musical.
sneak peek.
All right. Well, take it away.
All right.
When I go to sleep tonight, I'll think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you. When I hold my pillow tight, I'll think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you. Although tonight was our first date, your arms cried out to me. Here's where you belong, and here I long to be. From now on, when I'm alone, I'll think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you, think of you. Every good night kiss has shown you want me to, want me to, want me to, want me to, want me to. Good night, my love, sweet dreams, my love, and may they all come true. But I won't sleep a wink because
Hi, my name is Teresa Hubert, and I am a volunteer for the Hospice Pet Therapy. I have been coming to visit David for a short time now. We come at least once a week. He's always excited that we've come in, so appreciative that we've come to visit. Razor usually just sits here and lets David pet him, so I think it's just a great program. We visit with all kinds of other patients also. It's amazing, and it's fun to go and meet other people and know that you're making a difference.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
I'm Nora Collins. You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24 and welcome to the October edition of the Organic Foodie, sponsored by Organic Valley. If you're planning a Halloween bash or you need more great costumes, well, you need a spooktacular food lineup as well. And we've got you covered in this month's Organic Foodie with recipes that put the treat in trick or treat. And Mel, we also have our guest food tasters.
Yes, we do.
And who are they?
Oh, today we have Laura Berg and Joe Minnie.
Welcome. And Laura's got scary wolf.
I have werewolf leggings.
Yes.
In honor of, and you are Elmer Fudd?
I'm a little hunting, kind of getting ready for the outwoods.
All right.
Yes.
So I got my apron on. We're cooking, so.
So we are. Well, and we don't want to scare anybody, so everyone just take a deep breath. It's okay. So we're going to make mummies and roaches and ghosts and drink some blood.
This looks awesome. So you're starting over here?
So we're going to start with the jalapeno peppers, Joe and Laura, if you want to start trying that. And those are supposed to be our mummies. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take a green jalapeno and you're going to put some nice Organic Valley shredded pepper jack cheese mixed in with some Organic Valley cream cheese. You're going to spread that in your jalapeno pepper.
So you not only have the jalapeno, you also have pepper jack cheese in there.
Yes, and also 2 Organic Valley eggs. And then you're going to wrap your little jalapeno pepper with like a Pillsbury crescent roll.
Oh, cute.
And voila. And you got a little mummy, and you're going to bake that for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees, and then it's going to come out. What do you guys think? So
good.
I like it. It's creamy, and it's got the crunch with the pepper. And it's a nice combo.
Yeah? Is it too spicy?
I like anything served on a jalapeno.
Actually, it wasn't. I'm kind of not a jalapeno fan, but it worked out.
All right, Mr. Not Fan jalapenos. All right. Now, you want to do the roaches.
All right, so this one is the cream cheese stuffed dates. So you take a pitted date, and then you mix up the cream cheese with some pecans and some maple flavoring.
That maple smells. I can smell it right now.
Oh, it does. I can smell it too. It's delicious smelling. And then you just pop that in there. That's easy enough. And
that's it.
That's it.
I don't think you even have to. So that's a little
sweet. What do you think, guys?
I'm still chewing my mummy.
Oh. All right, Joe. You gotta.
It's a little dated, but but actually it's really nice. It's got a little sweet to it, and it goes. It's nice.
Joe, a little dated.
Yeah.
Wow, Joe's really stepping up there. Yeah. So Joe and Laura, we're gonna make.
Moving on to the ghosts.
Yes, the ghostly cheesecake bites. This is kind of fun because it's Organic Valley heavy cream and Organic Valley cream cheese. You're gonna mix that together with some powdered sugar and vanilla extract.
Okay.
And we have, these are kind of like those puff pastries molded into a muffin tin. What do you guys, and then the little chocolate chips are the garnish of the eyes. So let me see if I can.
So then you just kind of.
Oh, this is like a.
This is a two-person job?
This is a Larry Shekel science
there
thing.
You go. Okay.
Okay. And then,
right?
There. And then your little ghost eyes.
Nice.
And then it's kind of scary. Ooh, what do you think?
No, it's good.
The eye is crunchy. But it's very nice, sweet, and light. I like it.
It's really good, but I'm not going to lie, I'm having a hard time walking away from the jalapeno.
Oh. I think Laura likes the jalapeno.
Well, Laura is very liking of the hot things, and
that's true.
We have a little sweet, a little savory.
Okay, so then next up we have our red rum punch, and as you can see, it is very red.
It is.
Yes. So
red.
you take some dark sweet frozen cherries. Here we got the Wild Harvest Organic variety, and then our pomegranate juice. And if you like things a little sweeter, you can add the grenadine syrup but you can omit if you don't want to add any extra sugar. And then just some sparkling water to give it the bubbles. And then you can float a few cherries in there to garnish it with.
Ooh.
Did you guys give that a try?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little dry, but it's nice. It's tart.
It's an excellent pairing for the items that we had, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been really, really good in between each bite.
So they've been tasting it all along, I see.
I've been rinsing between samples.
Just clearing the palate with a little
Were you
cherries.
scared?
Yeah.
Did it scare you at all, any of that?
I mean, obviously.
A little.
I'm terrified.
Right over there. So what would you say was the favorite? I mean, Laura obviously is the jalapeno.
Yeah, the jalapeno.
Well, I think from a finger foods aspect at a party, I think these would be great because you could just pick them up and eat them like 1, 2, 3 bites. So there you go.
Or you can steal your neighbor's jalapeno popper.
Yes.
I thought it was very good.
Well, thank you for joining us, our food tasters. And I do want to mention we have one item that we're going to share a little bit later.
This is beautiful.
This is my cauldron cake.
Yes, and you made this.
I made this from scratch. This is a cauldron cake. It's a little scary. There's something boiling in there. But Organic Valley butter. So it's vanilla, homemade from scratch vanilla cakes with your butter, and in between is also a chocolate cake. So we're gonna sample that during our pumpkin.
A little later in the show.
Sorry, Laura. Sorry. Well, you can find this and past editions of the Organic Foodie on our LYNXX24 Facebook page. When we come back, Joe, Mel, and I are showing off our entries for this year's Anchor Pumpkin Carving Contest, and we're going to carve the cauldron cake. Stay with us.
Get ready for the most incredible party of all time.
Come on, girls!
Let the party commence.
Nailed it. To the wall, baby.
Hi there.
This place is awesome.
Mamma mia, here we go again. Rent before Netflix and Redbox on LYNXX Networks. Video on demand.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
Some food companies put smiling cows and green pastures on their packaging, even if they're actually kept in confinement. Not cool. But at Organic Valley, we put smiling cows in our fields, where they belong. And to prove it, we put these fitness trackers on our cows, so you can actually count the steps they take in our green pastures. Turns out they take more steps than most people. Looking good, ladies. Letting cows be cows. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, and you're watching LYNXX24, connecting you to the community.
Come with us and you will see this our town of Halloween. This is Halloween.
Welcome back to LYNXX24. It's become a Halloween tradition around here for our anchors to put their carving skills or decoration skills to the test in our annual Anchor Pumpkin Carving Decorating Contest. Joe, Mel, and I have our entries for this year's contest, and we'll be asking our social media followers and YouTube viewers and our home viewers to choose your favorite pumpkin. But first, let's see what we've got. Pumpkins.
Ladies first.
Pumpkins. Lady.
Okay.
Taffeta.
Taffeta's first.
Taffeta's first. Mel.
Well, I like to call this pumpkin my mother's happy place project.
Okay.
Because literally I have an entire room in my house that is filled with crafts because it was my mother's craft room. And so being that I was very short on time this week, that things were
heavy on buttons.
busy.
And heavy on buttons.
Heavy on buttons.
Joe Minnie. You're just like...
Yeah, I decided to not go the traditional carving route, and decorating this way takes less time and it's way less messy.
Yeah, I bet.
Right? Like the actual physical act of taking a knife to a pumpkin can be a lot of work. So I went the route of pins and buttons and ribbon and other random stuff.
Well, my pumpkin is a tiny one. I have to say that we were given pumpkins, and my pumpkin got kind of gooey and moldy in a set. So I had to pick one. So I just did a traditional witch's face, and it's so tiny. I painted it. It's
cute.
Yeah. So
I like it. The stem is utilized as a hat.
The stem is the hat, and she's got a little hair.
Nice.
And I did a little. There she is, my pumpkin witch. And Joe, yours. So then we can get to the cake.
Yes. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't lie, please.
I went on YouTube and I looked at different kinds of carving styles, and then just to get some brownie points around this place, I went with the LYNXX 24 logo.
Wow. Okay, brownie points for you.
So I carved out the logo. Actually, I printed it off, taped it to it, and had to do some intricate carving.
Joe, you're very.
So I brought it to the contest.
Well, we'll see who wins. Way to go.
Nice, Joe. I like it.
And to celebrate, I made a cauldron cake. So
it's gorgeous.
That is fantastic.
Let's cut into
Is that fun? So
even the sprinkles make some texture.
No, it's
oh,
okay
look at you just going right at it.
Well.
Oh, girl.
Okay, so the fun part about this is the inside. So we want to make sure we see what that looks like.
Is there children?
Joe.
Snails and
look at this.
Polka dot tails.
Snips. Ooh. Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
that's gorgeous.
Purpley.
Yeah.
Yes, it's vanilla and chocolate with buttercream.
Tasty.
And Mel, here's a little slice for you.
Oh, wow.
So that is our cauldron cake.
That is beautiful,
Isn't that fun?
That is amazing looking. And amazing on the outside, too.
You can try it.
And so this is the Organic Valley butter.
So yeah, right. So I used Organic Valley butter, and a lot of butter in a homemade cake, especially
Pass me a fork, Joe.
a spooky cauldron cake.
my fingers
so I'll
are
just turn
already
this around
covered,
so our viewers can kind of see the inside of that.
That looks
All
great.
right.
Oh, I guess I'll sample.
Dig in. So yeah.
Steal your thunder.
We want to make sure our viewers vote for their favorite pumpkin. Well, have a safe and happy Halloween. From all of us at LYNXX 24, thank you to all of our guests who took part in this week's show, our sponsors, our YouTube viewers, and all of you at home for tuning in to our LYNXX 24, where we're connecting you to the community.